Your habits will make or break your success. From the time you wake up to the morning, to what you eat on a daily basis, to what you consume on a daily basis, to how much money you spend every day. Your life is a buildup of all of the little tiny habits that you have. If you have all bad habits, you're gonna have a bad quality of life. If you have all good habits, you'll have a good quality of life. If you smoke weed 100 out of 100 days, in the future, you might be sick in some type of way. If you read a book for 100 days, you'll be knowledgeable at the end of those 100 days. Everything is about compound interest and doing one little thing over and over and over and over and over again to add up to one big thing. These are what habits are. If you have a whole bunch of little but good habits and you stick with them for even just a year, the growth that you'll see is so much better than if you were to have a whole bunch of bad habits and then fast forward a year, you'll be way below where you were before you started. For example, writing in a journal. That's what I do personally to just express myself and think about ideas. But somebody might smoke weed. These are two habits that we both do on a daily basis. One's making me better and one's making that. I'm not going to necessarily say worse, and I'm not going to put anybody down for what they do, but the pros outweigh the cons with my habit versus their habit. My habit's going to get me to a better place. Not saying that what they're doing is necessarily bad, but it's not going to elevate them in any type of way. Simple as that. It's not going to benefit them how my habit benefits me. Writing in a planner, planning my days out. Another person might go through a drive-thru every day to get food. My habit is elevating me, so I know what I'm doing at what time, and I know what I have to do for the day. Somebody else is just eating processed food that'll eventually kill them. Eventually unalive them. It's all about like the little things that you do. If I go through a drive-thru every day, eventually I'm gonna get fat. But if I go to the gym every day, eventually I'm gonna get in shape. It's about compound interest in the habits that you have. If I get 1% better at doing YouTube every day, by the end of a year, I'll be extremely good at it. Your habits is literally everything. Like if I'm to go to sleep at 1 o'clock in the morning every day, I'm not gonna be able to get up early and accomplish what I need to accomplish for the day. And then if I don't do what I need to accomplish for the day, then I won't be able to come back home and go to sleep at the right time. And if I can't go to sleep at the right time, then I can't wake up at the right time to accomplish what I need for the day. So it's all a cycle. Everything affects everything. Because if I don't wake up on time, then I can't record my YouTube video on time. Then I can't go to the gym on time. I can't go to work on time. All because I went to sleep at 1 o'clock in the morning and didn't have enough rest, so I needed to sleep in. I'm gonna say I do get up and I do everything I need to do. I'm gonna be more tired than I was than if I would just went to sleep on time. Every habit affects another aspect of your life, whether you see it or not. Everything has an effect on everything. From the food that I eat, from the people that I talk to, these are all habits. Repeated behaviors that build up your whole life. All repeated behaviors. And if I'm hanging around the same people every day and we're not getting nothing done, we're just bullshitting, lollygagging around, then over a course of time, that's what my life is gonna be made up of. But if I'm around people and we talking about business, or we getting things done, talking about money, reading books, over a course of time, that's what my life is gonna be made up of. My compound interest with one thing, with reading the books and talking about money, talking about business with people, my compound interest is gonna go way up with that. My compound interest about with being around other people and talking about bullshit, my compound interest is gonna go down with that. Because after every single day, that's what my life is gonna be made up of. What do you want your life to be made up of? Bullshit or success? There's no in between. You have to be 2 foot in or 2 foot out. There's no in between. And you can't add habits to your life when you still have bad habits in your life. You have to replace them. You can't just add it. So if you're talking to a whole bunch of, say you're talking to a whole bunch of girls, for example, but you also wanna do YouTube, but the girls will be taking up all your time, and you don't have time to do YouTube. But if you stop talking to the girls and focus on YouTube, you replace your habits. You have to do that with a lot of habits. Waking up on time, you replace that with going to sleep late. You just have to replace them. You can't add without taking away. Instead of trying to add all these habits in your life, take away the bad habits. Once you take away the bad habits, then you'll actually have room for the good habits that you wanna have. That'll get you to where you actually wanna go. But you can't do that when you have all these habits that are bad, that are taking up so much of your time, and you're associating your person with all of these bad habits that you have. You can't add better habits without taking away the bad ones. It doesn't work like that. It doesn't work like that at all. Can't add without taking away. It doesn't work like that. It just doesn't work like that, bro. It's as simple as that. Your habits literally make up every single aspect of your life. One habit will piggyback off the other one, and then that habit will piggyback off the other one. You have to be in a good environment to where it allows you to even do these habits. If I'm in a room with no junk food, only water around, only good fruits and vegetables, and I got a pull-up bar, I'm gonna be forced to work out. But if I'm in an environment where I have weed, I have junk food, I have chips, cookies, juice, candies, I got a fat ass TV, big ass bed. Not that there's nothing wrong with having a bed, but like a PS5, a video game system, I'm gonna do those things. You have to optimize your environment for what you want to do. And this goes for people as well. If I'm around people that aren't doing anything, that aren't focused on becoming 1% better every day, then that's what I'm gonna be. You become your environment, which is a reflection of your habits. Your habits are a reflection of your environment. But if I optimize my environment and I get in a place around people that go to the gym, that want to do something with their life, that don't just bullshit, then that's what I'm gonna become. You have to optimize your environment. If you want to get in shape, you have to optimize your environment. If you want to become a better reader, you have to optimize your environment. You have to get books. You have to go to a library. You have to optimize what it is that you want in order to become that. You won't become rich just laying in your bed sitting on your phone. You won't become rich by not doing any research and not learning and not trying to improve your knowledge every single day. You won't become successful like that. I don't like to use the word rich. You won't become wealthy that way. You have to optimize whatever it is that you want to become that. You have to. In order to become successful, you literally have to. Your habits literally make or break anything, everything, any and everything. Like, if I wash my clothes, no, that's a bad example. Let me shut the fuck up. But yeah, man, it's all about your little habits that make up your entire life. If you want to become more knowledgeable, you have to read. That's all it is, bro. Just optimize for whatever it is that you want. It's all about you, though. Nobody can tell you how to go about whatever it is that you want. You have to do trial and error, trial and error, trial and error. Find the habits that work for you. Find what doesn't work for you. Pay attention to how you really feel when something goes on. Talk to God, most importantly, because God will always lead you in the right direction. Always. Pay attention to how you feel when certain things happen. You'll be able to find what is good for you and what's bad for you. You have to spend time by yourself and really adopt good habits and eliminate the bad habits. Eliminate the stuff that doesn't work for you. And bring in all the stuff that does work for you in an abundance. Stay disciplined with your habits as well, your good habits. It's easy to stay hard with bad habits. The stuff that's not good for you. The smoking weed, the talking to all the girls, the spending money on random shit. You gotta choose the good habits, the harder habits, the delayed gratification habits, the reading books, the posting YouTube videos, recording YouTube videos, the going to the gym, the eating healthy. You won't see the rewards for those right away. Those good habits. But you'll see the reward for talking to these girls, spending this money, smoking this weed, going to that party, always being around people. You'll get the instant gratification from that. But that's not the gratification that's going to get you to where you want to go. At all. You have to delay your gratification with the good habits. There's no way around it. And I pray that everybody that watches this video is able to eliminate their bad habits and become the best version of themselves with their good habits. Thank you for watching. I appreciate each and every single one of y'all. This is gonna be a journey, man. I pray that I at least help one person every day. Thank you.